Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got the Gorilla Glass windshield, or you can go with a CFMOTO windshield from Main Street Cycle. But hey, look at this. We got the CFMOTO full door for the UFORCE 1000. We just installed it. We still gotta take the protective film off of the windows here. Gotta take the hardware off, that's kind of frustrating, but at least they protected it in shipping. Just take some time to take all the windows out and pull all that off. But man, that's gonna be nice, especially in these cold days still ahead. We're gonna do a rear windshield install as well. But that is a very nice door. It's got 3 hinges, 3 big heavy hinges to support the door. Very nice. Mounts right here so it doesn't interfere with your mirror. Boom. Looks great, especially after I get through some more of the things that we're going to do to it. But hey, look, we're going to show you how to install the passenger side. It's the same as the driver's side, but I wanted to start it out with, I'm having to talk over it's raining outside bad. I'm sorry. But anyways, you can get these doors at Main Street Cycle. You can get any CFMOTO accessory shipped to you from Main Street Cycle as well, or you can come in person and get it installed on your machine right here at the shop so you don't have to. And what I love about this door is that when it gets hot, we can take this top section off and it'll be like a half door. So that'll be nice in the summer months when it's real hot. But anyway, all right, we're actually following behind another UFORCE 1000 2022 model. We are inside the full CFMOTO cab, by the way, just with a glass windshield. You can get all this at Main Street Cycle. Keeps you nice and warm, but also you can let the breeze in with some of these windows on each side. You can either get a CFMOTO rear windshield or a 3-star. You can get the slided 3-star. So one really awesome thing about the CFMOTO Cab Kit for the UFORCE 1000, one great thing about these doors is the fact that you can turn them into half doors. So especially down here in the south where it gets really hot, we don't want a full door the whole time or all year round. So with these doors, you can take the top section out and you're still protected. You're still protected from mud and stuff slinging up into the machine, and you have protection from side impact and stuff. And man, it looks great. So you get airflow, you get to stay cool, and still have your door. Here's the top section here, and you can just store that aside in your shop or garage or carport and ride like this until it gets cold. So it's sturdy, and that's gonna be nice. That's how I'm about to be riding for a while. Looks good. You just have to take the door panels off and unbolt it, take the top hinge off, and you'll be ready to go. Just take that off, and then in the door kit it comes with extra door seal for each door, and you put that around, and it's made for the half door setup. And then you take the full door seal and just leave it with your upper section, That way when you install it back, you can put your seal back together. So just keep that in mind. That's pretty awesome that CFMOTO designed it that way. You have these rubber grommets, if you will, that's going to fill in the holes like this, because that's where the top section bolts to. That's why you have to take the upper and lower door panels off.
You don't have to take the top and bottom off.
Oh, only the bottom. Okay, okay.
You have to take the top off if you want to take that bracket off. But
I got you.
the one on the door, but it don't matter.
Okay, so there you go. Joel will have this done here in just a moment. I'm about to run this the rest of the time with just the half door setup. So, but the full cab kit is awesome. You can get it here at Main Street Cycle. Like I said, I've showed you a couple of different options here. We've got the CFMOTO Windshield, which is, if you want the ultimate seal, the best fitment for the CFMOTO UFORCE 1000 full cab kit, I would recommend getting the CFMOTO front windshield and the CFMOTO rear windshield. Also, we have a glass windshield at Main Street Cycle, and you can put that on. That's how I had it at first. Now I'm running the 3-star industry vented front windshield and 3-star industry vented rear windshield, and that fits nice, looks good, and I'll be able to let as much airflow as possible during these hot months coming our way. So you can get all these options at Main Street Cycle: the doors, the windows, windshields, and front and rear windshields, and all kinds of other accessories right here at Main Street Cycle. So, but anyways, Mr. Harmon here is going to help us get this side installed and show us some tips and tricks, and just in case you order the doors and you try to install them yourself. But it does take 2 people, and it does take some time. But what we're going to do first is we're going to take this cover and all off first. And in the instructions it says to kind of leave it halfway on and go ahead and put the 3 hinges on the door. But Harmon found out that it is actually a lot easier to only put the top hinges on the door first, with it separate from the machine, and we'll show you that in a minute. But the bottom hinge, we're actually going to go ahead and bolt it on first, because it's countersunk bolts that are back behind this section here. And so we're going to take that off, install that first, and then put all this back together. That way you don't have to fight that during the install. All you have to do is make sure when you put the door on, like we'll show you, just slide the hinge into the door. It's pretty easy from there. Also, we do have to drill right here where it's already marked. You have to drill these. What size was that?
It said 10 millimeter.
10 millimeter, okay. 10 millimeter drill bit. And what we did find on the driver's side is that it, once you expose, now you want to be very careful drilling this, because there's already, yeah, you don't want to drill through the back plate. You just want to slowly drill through this plastic. Then there is already a drilled and tapped section of metal plate behind this that's already ready for these doors. So just drill right here, and you may have to kind of shave it a little bit to get the bolt holes to line up. All right, so that is the plate for the door jamb there, and it is slotted, and you will need to make adjustments. So you don't have to tighten it all the way up yet. We're going to have to align the door up here in a moment before we snug it all down. So this is a little different than what the instructions say, but we like this method a little better. Go ahead and put these countersunk Allen head bolts in, and you can go ahead and tighten them down, because, well, there's no adjustment on this side. So Go ahead and put that on, and then I'll show you how when Harmon puts on the plastic, it makes life a lot easier. Just put all this back on. There's a 10mm bolt, there's some body clips, and button all that back up. The only thing we changed was simply going ahead and bolting this up, and that is going to slide in through here, and we'll bolt that up. But we'll show you kind of how we work around that particular step. So here we're going to take the top hinge, go ahead and slide that in, bolt it up. The countersunk part, of course, faces outside of the door. These are all 13mm bolts, and we'll have our middle hinge right here. It'll insert right in there. Remember, don't tighten these up all the way yet, because you're going to have to adjust them, but you do want them kind of snug so they just don't flop around on you, but loose enough to where once we get it in place, we can kind of put some force on it and move it around, because these are slotted so that you can line the door up in the door jamb. So now we're going to have to adjust the door inside the door jamb, and that's why we have slack inside. And you'll tighten up these slotted bolts and to get your alignment right. And of course you have to line up the door jamb as well where the latch is. Putting the bolts in that bottom hinge. So now that we've got that, see, you can access all these now. And they're slotted, so that's how we're going to make our adjustments. That's that bottom one that we already installed already. And it was easy to line up, no problem. So now we got to do some adjustments and just get it worked to where it all seals off right and where it will latch correctly. And remember, you also have this slotted as well to make the latch line up. It's all heavy duty, and when it shuts, it is solid. All right, so that's it. We got it lined up, and the best thing to do is to get inside and shut the door, latch it up, and have somebody on the outside moving it around. And then from the inside, with the door shut, you can actually start snugging up some of them bolts and lock it in place. Then you can open it, test it, and then lock it down. And that's it. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember to come to Main Street Cycle for all of your CFMOTO accessory needs, as well as performance parts and the machines themselves. If you need service kits for oil changes, anything like that, come right to Main Street Cycle. You can also order everything that you need on the website from this man right here, Mr. Dillon. And Tisha as well, she's up front working. Somebody's got to carry the load, right? No, but they are working hard up there. Dylan's on break. It's actually way past lunch break. Hadn't even ate yet today. Harmon's been working his tail off today. Hadn't stopped yet. We appreciate you, brother. Joel as well. Joel's been doing about 15 other jobs out here. Jaden and Tim, all of them working hard. And here at Main Street Cycle, got the best shop in, I'd say, the world. These guys know what they're doing. They work hard. They love what they do. And that's what it's all about. And it's all about making sure the customer is happy. So that's why I am here at Main Street Cycle and love it here. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it. Going to see a lot from this UForce 1000 over the next few months. Hope you enjoyed this video. Awesome stuff for CFMOTO, from CFMOTO themselves. And man, I'm excited about the future, excited about what they come out with here shortly. We got some cool things going on with the 950. I don't know if well, I don't know what order I'm posting these videos, but we're trying to get a lot of work done here, a lot of testing, working with some different people, and gonna be good stuff. Anyways, enough running my mouth. Hope y'all enjoyed it. God bless you. As always, remember to keep it real, and we'll see you in the next one.